Suffering always precedes satisfaction. Joy comes in the morning after a dark night of the soul. David said in Psalm 35, he said, weeping may last through the night, but joy comes with the morning. We all want the joy in the morning, but we got to get through the weeping of the night. Suffering is the route to satisfaction. Suffering is a part of life. Amen. Suffering is the route to satisfaction. When you know that you had to suffer to get where you are, to become who you are, you know what it does? It gives you satisfaction. Why? I had to suffer to get where I am. I had to suffer to get here. You know, as we celebrate 5 years as a church, this is our only really our third Easter in this place, because for 2 years almost we were home. But you know, as we stand here and we get the joy of being able to celebrate this building that's coming, I know there was a lot of suffering to get here. You know what that gives me? Satisfaction. I don't look back at the suffering and say, curse it out and say, you know, that's nearly ruined my life and I had to go through that and I missed out on so much and I'm so disappointed and I'm so full of shame, so full of jealousy and envy on others and what they got to experience. No, it's the joy set before me that I got to endure that so I could get to here. Suffering precedes satisfaction, and suffering is a route that leads to satisfaction. I've suffered these last 12 months greatly, but I'm so grateful that I am where I am. I am who God created me to be. I want to encourage you. You can be focused on what you suffered in, or you can be focused on what you suffered in and how it's led you to where you are. Am I fully healed and everything's great? And no, but I'm still walking. I'm walking towards healing. Romans 5:3-5 says, not only so, we also glory in our sufferings. Because we know that suffering produces perseverance, perseverance, character, and character, hope. You know, in Luke chapter 4, right at the beginning of Jesus' ministry, right before he had suffered on the cross, we read about the temptation of Jesus in the wilderness, and what happens is the devil comes and he tries to tempt Jesus to really step outside of his destiny and his purpose. And his suggestion to Jesus can be put this way: avoid the cross, accept the crown. I can give you the crown and you can leave the cross behind. This is the way of the world. This is the world way. This is man's method to avoid the pain, avoid the suffering. Oh, take a pill, you got to avoid it. Take whatever it is to numb it. Any substance I can. Any relationship I can. Why? Because we're trying to avoid the cross. Avoid the suffering. The way of Christ is this, that he modeled for us on the cross. Life follows after death. Light follows after darkness. The crown follows after the cross. Satisfaction follows after suffering.